Hello, my name is David, and in this short video I'll show you how to use keyboard shortcuts instead of mouse for faster interacting with your computer. In this little gadget here you'll see in real time what mouse buttons I'm pressing and what keyboard buttons. On the screen we have a common scenario composed of a field asking you to input information in standard input fields. This is a common scenario in our electrical medical record systems and can easily cause frustration. So let's start. We move our mouse to the name field and I enter my name. And then we check from a checklist. We have the email and they want us to repeat it, so we repeat it here. We enter how old we are. It's a nice age, and then comes the drop-down list where I'm looking for Iceland. There it is. Took some time, and pressing OK. About 30 seconds all in all. This time I'll show you how to do the same thing with using keyboard shortcuts only. I'll show you first the fast version and then I'll explain. Finished in less than 10 seconds. So now let's take this step for step. First I press Tab. Tab is a universal shortcut to enter and browse between input fields. With Tab you go forwards, and with Shift and Tab you go backwards. So let's enter my name, Tab forward to the checkboxes, and you can see how the focus is moving between the boxes as I enter Tab. I check with space, and next field, email. Enter my email. And now I want to move or copy that text exactly into the next field, as it saves me the time of writing it again. How do you do this without the mouse? Well, the home and end buttons will move the cursor to the beginning of the line and to the end of the line, just as the arrow keys will move the cursor one letter at a time. If I press now Shift and Home, the cursor is not only moved, but the text is selected. That's the magic. Shift button. Now that the text is selected, I can press Ctrl and C, the universal shortcut for copying text that is selected. Alright, I tap forward and now I press the universal paste function, Ctrl and V, and the text is pasted. Despite all this talking, I'm still 36 years old and I browse forward to the drop-down menu. So, let the fun begin. This is a drop-down menu. Press Enter to open it. This is a list of items that we are pretty familiar with, the counters of the wall, and they are in alphabetical order. They can easily be browsed with the page down and page up keys. To go to the end of the list we press End, and then Home to go to the top of the list. Sometimes you have a list of items that you're not as familiar with, which will take you longer to find and select what you're looking for. In that case you can write yourself into the list. I'll show you. Now I'm from Iceland. That's why I press I and I get immediately selected my home country, as it's the first item starting with I in the list. Okay, let's reset the list and try again. And now imagine I'm from Ireland as Andy, and I press IRE and I get Ireland. Bingo. Now I encourage you to try this at home and have great fun while doing it. Thank you very much.